Good afternoon, Evertonians. I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas. Welcome to Dockside live here from Hill Dickinson Stadium. This is Everton's pre-match show, which is live across all of Everton's socials, and I am delighted today to be joined by a man who joined Everton at 10 years old, spent 25 years at the club, playing 328 games, and becoming a bit of an Everton cultural icon. We are joined by the one and only Tony Hibbert today. Thank you for coming on the show. Welcome back, Tony.
Thank you.
Did you have a good Christmas?
It was good, yeah. Nice for the kids, yeah.
Nice. Hopefully today we're going to be getting a lovely Christmas present from Everton of 3 points. So before we get in and hear Tony's thoughts on how Everton's Christmas has been, what he thinks of the game today. We are away at Burnley today, just up the M6, so not too much of a Christmas travel for the players. Let's first of all jump straight in and take a look at the team news today, because there is a lot of changes for the Everton lineup today. We have got, of course, unchanged, as always, Everton's number one, England's number one, the one and only Jordan Pickford starting in goal. And in fact, the only unchanged part of the team today is the defence for Everton. We've got Vitaly Mykolenko starting left back, as always. Michael Keane, who's been incredible so far this season, our number 5, paired up alongside the captain for today because there is no Seamus Coleman in the squad, James Tarkowski, and filling in, as always, at right back for most of this season is Jake O'Brien. Midfield, the holding midfielders are unchanged, with Timur Igbunam, after a wonderful performance against Arsenal, slotting into midfield alongside James Garner, who, for me, has probably been one of, if not our player of the season. But this is where it gets interesting. We've got Dwight McNeil on the left wing today. No Jack Grealish. Alcaraz starting in the centre in the absence of Keenan Dewsbury-Hall, filling in there again. Right-hand side, Tyler Dibbling comes into the squad. And then up front, another change with Beto starting this time ahead of Tierno Barry. So, Tony, a lot of changes from the Arsenal squads and the squads that we've had just across the season. This is probably the first time this starting 11 have played together from the start. What's your initial thoughts? What are you thinking? What's the thing that jumps out to you the most?
Obviously, Grealish has got to be a big miss. He's the one who creates a lot of stuff for us, who we rely on a lot, so he will be badly missed. But it's a good point, really, for Dibbling. Really, it's a big chance for him to start, to show what he can do. He's a talented player, but obviously he's got the chance now. We need to see what he can do.
It's a lot of money that we spent on a young lad. He's still only 19 years old. Is that a lot of pressure, you think, that'll be on his shoulders, or is it going to affect him? Is that something you relish as a footballer?
It depends on his character, how the lad is. I don't really know him, so I think, yeah, it is a big price tag. Being an English footballer, that comes normal now, no matter what. But yeah, I don't know his makeup. I don't really know him as much as I can now he is, so I don't know if he can handle it or not. But obviously, he's a talented footballer. That's he wouldn't be here. We've all seen bits of what he can do. We just need to see it a bit more. But obviously, he needs more minutes as well under his belt.
I guess another big absentee is Jack Grealish, and he has shown this season what getting them minutes can actually do for a player. He has, I think, played more minutes already this season than he played last season combined. So it's been a big step up in minutes for him. The performances were there, particularly at the start of the season. He's got a virus, I think the manager said today, so misses out. But he's shown when you come in and do get a good run of football, the type of football you can play. So Dibbling will be looking to do the same.
Yeah, you've got to, yeah. Obviously, any footballer needs minutes. You need to obviously get your confidence up. You need to keep on playing to get the understanding and the sharpness, match sharpness. You can do all the training in the world. You never get match sharpness. So as a player, you do need games. The minutes under your belt is crucial as a player. And obviously, when you get the chance, you've got to show it. So that's the position where he's in now. He's got to show the manager what he can do. Another
person who will be looking to make an impact, getting some minutes in the starting 11 from the start rather than off the bench, is Beto. What do you think he needs to do in order to keep that start, other than score? Score. Yeah, we need goals up front, but
well, he's got to show. We know what he can. We've seen it in games last year where he scored the goals and what he's doing. He's a physical centre forward for us. So I don't know. I was surprised he changed the manager. Changed the two centre forwards. I don't think Barry's done anything wrong really, apart from obviously scoring more goals. But we will want both of them to, and obviously more goals around the team. In fact, so. It's a chance for him again. I think he's looked at it and wants a bit more physical performance up there. I think that's all would give us that. But obviously we need goals. We need goals today. Obviously they're struggling as it is. They're not the best of sides. We should be coming away with the 3 points. We've got to be winning here. So I think, yeah, it's surprised me, but obviously the manager knows he's seen in the training. He knows what he's capable of.
Yeah, obviously the Grealish absence and Dewsbury Hall in Jai, they are mandatory. It was the Beto inclusion, the Barry absence, that really jumped out for me. So I guess the best thing to do is let's hear from the manager himself, and he can tell us all about it.
David, a couple of changes for you today. The absence of Jack Grealish has obviously caught everybody's attention. What can you tell us about that?
Just got a bit of a virus and not been well over Christmas time, so not available today.
And a change up front, Beto rather than Tierno Barry?
Yeah, Tierno's done well enough. We just think that we want to give Beto the opportunity to show what he can do. We came in round about this time last year and he scored quite a few goals in the second half of the season, so I'm hoping that he can do that again.
Obviously, you have been stretched recently, the squad further so now. How much do you think that might affect you, and how much are you going to miss Jack? Because he's been such a positive influence on you and the rest of the team.
Well, obviously we're missing players away at the AFCON, and we're obviously got a couple of injuries as well, but it's no different to any other team.
David, thanks so much for your time.
Cheers.
All the best
Thank
today.
You. Cheers, thank you.
So he didn't indicate any issues with Barry. He just wanted a bit of a change, did the manager, which is fair enough. Do you think that's an indication of the busy Christmas periods? Do you think it's just wanting to tweak, or even perhaps a different style of play from Burnley? They are...
Possibly, it might be even giving Barry a little kick. It might be
bit
something.
Of man management?
Yeah, it might be just something as simple as that. Like you said, he's freshened up. He knows that he come in last year and this crucial part of the season, he started scoring goals. So I think he's looking for something. He's looking for reaction. So we'll see. We'll see in the day, but I'm hoping, obviously, the goals start coming.
Fingers crossed we get the reaction and score some goals. Burnley they picked up their first point in 8 games. They were on a 7-game losing streak before picking up a point, I think, away on the road at Bournemouth last week. We are in their home ground, but we've got to go there and establish ourselves and show what we can do.
We've got to put a performance in. It's not going to be easy. I've played it before, and it's a tight ground. You know what I mean? It is quite. The fans are on top. It was like Goodison in a certain sense. So it's not going to be easy, but we've got the better players. We've got the better squad. We've got to be going there. The way the table is now and the way the form is, we've got to be getting 3 points. We've got to be looking at that. There's no draw here, or there's no coming away not performing. We've got to perform. We've got to get the 3 points. I
think we have performed well in the past few games, despite the results. A bit of a cagey game here at Hill Dickinson against Arsenal last week. Maybe we could have had a penalty, maybe we should have had a penalty. I know the manager spoke about it in his press conference, and then there was the Fulham game where I'm pretty sure a pen got given for the exact same thing. Yeah. Obviously, they won because of a penalty, but Arsenal are challenging to win the league. They are, I think, currently at this point. City have just won with the early kick-off. I don't know who's top now. I haven't checked the table. Have they just gone above them? But we're talking about playing a team who are challenging for the title. We played Chelsea, lost 2-0, but I sat on this couch talking about how good of a performance that was. Yeah. If we go and put them performances in again, surely that's 3 points against Burnley at Turf Moor.
You would think so, and I hope so. Performances are, we have been playing well. I think Arsenal wasn't a good performance. I think the game
scrappy, wasn't it?
It wasn't the best.
Could have got a point, but it was scrappy.
Yeah, like we said, we should have had a penalty. I think it was a penalty, but the performances have been good this season. I think even when we lost at Tottenham, the performances in the game. We were in the game. It's just little silly mistakes leading to goals, but performance-wise, I can't say it about performance. It was really, really good from us. So we do need to perform. We need to put the Arsenal game away. That's gone. Yeah. We need to perform here today and get the 3 points. There's no ifs or buts. I'll take a little sloppy goal. I'll take anything. Just take it. But I think that the performances will be good. I think they're always there. Do you know what I mean? So there'll be no problem. I think it'll be easy. The performance. The lads know what to do. They know how to handle it. Yeah. They'll be all right. I
don't know if the mic's picked it up, but Siri's trying to take my job. Yeah, I'm hoping it's going to be a good game. We need the 3 points, but we are still doing quite well. We're comfortably mid-table. The manager's spoken about wanting to be ambitious, but not wanting to get carried away. Yes, it's great to look towards Europe and say we want to be playing in the Conference League or the Europa League, but I think the squad, especially if you look at the bench today, does indicate, are we getting a bit too ambitious looking at the depth levels of the team? Do we have the squad to be competing in Europe, but still we want to be putting teams like Burnley to bed?
He's got to come out and say that. He's got to come out and say we want to be pushing for Europe. We would like to go to Europe. I personally think it's too early. I think, it'd be great seeing us up there and going to Europe. I would love that. I think performance-wise and as a squad, it's just a bit too early for us as a team, as a club, to be there and trying to win games as well as compete in the league and do the cups. I think to concentrate where we are, I think top half the table, the top 10, I think is a starting point for us. I think he's coming, the club feels completely different to what it was. So that's a good point, that's a starting point. I think just be strong and be comfortable where we are and try and pull away from what is below us, because it will sort itself out. The league is all over the place at the moment. It will settle down. We just need to keep in the top half and keep them points attacking for us.
Yeah, whilst we mightn't have the squad depth, something we definitely do have is the brand new stadium, the atmosphere, and now a brand new tifo display, which I sitting into the Arsenal game is absolutely unbelievable. The 1878 supporters group helped set it all up, ran a light show. Even Arsenal's manager and of course former Everton player Mikel Arteta was complimenting the atmosphere and how incredible it was. So I think we should take a look at the tifo and the atmosphere and everything at the Arsenal match. It was incredible. Take a look at this.
I think it's going to be unbelievable. I'd love to be a player coming out of that tunnel. So, you know, and walking into this ground, you know, the players deserve it. This ground deserves displays like this. So, you know, this is just the start of things to come, hopefully.
We're just so grateful. It couldn't happen without every single person, whether that's someone, you know, people who've donated, people who've shared our tweets and our posts. Everyone who's helped out has been absolutely incredible. The club have been a huge help for us as well. The club really couldn't have done any more for us, to be honest with you. But as a collective, I think we're just very proud of every single person who's turned up to help us get ready for Saturday. Everyone who's helped to make this happen. As I say, it doesn't happen without the support of the wider fan base. It's not just about the 7 of us who run the group, if you like. It's about everyone who gets involved and everyone who volunteers.
Fans have been asking for this type of display. We just weren't able to give them it, but you know, thanks very much to the Freaking Group. They've put their hands in the pocket, and we can't be any more grateful for that. So, you know, fans have wanted something, and the club have helped deliver it, as well as the fans, because the cards behind and stuff like that, the actual tifo display behind it, you know, fans have paid for that, and the flags were going in with it. So we can't, you know, thank anybody more.
I think because of how, you know, relevant this is to the football club and to where we are now as a football club. You know, you will have seen it by now with the tower rising out of the waves type thing. You know, we've moved to this incredible new stadium on the banks of the Royal Blue Mersey, and we want to celebrate that. And we also want to make a point of, you know, this is kind of just the beginning for us as a group, but also it's a new beginning. Celebrate that, and we also want to make a point of, you know, this is kind of just the beginning for us as a group, but also it's a new beginning for the football club. You know, we've been to some really low points over the last few years, but we're on the rise now, and yeah, long may it continue.
We're at the Arsenal game.
Yeah.
Tell us about the start of the match, the tifo, the atmosphere, everything.
Yeah, it was incredible. Obviously, looking back and seeing it, all the lights go out, the lights come on, and all the people's shouting and the fireworks. It was unbelievable to see. It is tingling really as a fan to see that. It just gets the crowd going and everything. It was just brilliant for the stadium. It
looked unbelievable. Even just from me watching it on TV, I was in awe, and I can't wait to see it in real life, in person. Now, we've got straight into another VT for you guys, because James Tarkowski and Seamus Coleman are the two leaders of Everton Football Club, the captain and the captain today. and we sat them down to let them talk us through what they think of their teammates. Take a look at this.
I don't know.
Most or least.
Most like Keno probably.
Yeah. I think Keno's had a hole in one. He was in the local newspaper, remember? That's a story about Keno.
Oh, I didn't hear
You
that story.
heard that story?
No, I'm not
As a kid, he
I've not heard him tell
He got a
us.
hole in one as a kid, he was in the newspaper. So get Keno.
Yeah, he's very good as well, I think.
Yeah, he is. But I think you can find it somewhere on the internet of Keno.
Go look for it.
I think it's like...
And put it with this
I think
video.
that stood with like the flag or with the ball or something.
It's likely.
I say Dwight because Dwight's really trying to play golf at the minute.
Elliman, I would imagine.
Illiman. Dwight does it quite a lot when he goes to pass or
Yeah,
shoot.
so yeah, he does.
He
Yeah,
waits
when
just
you
to move
put
your
your
leg.
leg out.
Yeah,
I'm happy to give it to Dwight then.
Yeah, I'm taking Dwight.
Yeah.
Do you hold a past Meg in the same regard as like
If they call it, it's not very nice.
No. Could be me. Could be you.
No.
No, we're all right in the boxes. I've Meg plenty in the boxes. as have you.
Yeah.
But it could be.
She'll come with me.
It could be Keno.
Yeah, I've never seen Keno make anyone before.
No,
I think he's too nice, Keno, to make someone.
I don't think I've seen Beto make someone.
No, I have. I've
Oh,
seen him
have
do
you?
a couple of videos. I was thinking that, but then I've seen him do a few. He has. A few good ones actually as well.
Really? So who are we going with
I'm
here?
gonna say Keno because I don't think I've seen Keno make anyone.
No, probably yeah. Yeah, Keno.
Yeah.
most likely to cause the kid staff problems?
No, and you.
No,
you.
actually, no, Jordan. You and Jordan.
Yeah, but
I actually think Jordan's probably ahead of you.
we got Sergio the last day.
Yeah, we did. But like through the season, it's Jordan and you. Most days. Most days you just go in there just to cause an issue.
I need to leave him alone. He's not happy with me at the minute.
Who's the least likely to cause some issues?
Again, like Keno or Miko.
Keno, Miko. Yeah, I'm saying Keno or Miko. Yeah, good shout.
Yeah.
Pato's probably got a good chance of that because you can get head loss and just start shouting. Who moans a lot?
Can Jimmy lose his head?
Yeah. I've seen Dwight lose it a few times, but I think Pato can get real bad head loss on him at times. And just start just waffling mad stuff. Does Beto ever complain to the referee?
No, and again, I don't think Keno would really.
Actually, we forgot about Jordan for most likely.
Oh yeah.
It's Jordan. Sorry,
Yeah.
Jordan, definitely. Least I'd probably say Beto.
Yeah.
Nah.
Most likely to go for second helpings?
Keno.
Yeah. we've been on to Keno already.
That's basically just a VT of Michael Keane getting ripped
hold
on
on,
by
yeah.
his teammates, chosen for everything. Were you a man who was nutmegging people in training, Tony? Can you?
No, they were probably trying to nutmeg me, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't stand for that though.
No, I'd have got them back, yeah.
Keno just got chose for basically every question then, but joking aside, he's been unbelievable this season. I have been so impressed with how he stepped up. Obviously, James Tarkowski's going back to Burnley today. We got him on a free. Keane's been at the club for ages as well. Them two this season have been, would you agree?
They've been strong. They've been very strong for us. I think obviously Keane coming back in, I think there was a lot of question over him, and in a negative way, people were giving him a bit of stick. Yeah. And literally, he's just pushed that off. He's a top player. He's a good defender. You don't lose it overnight. You don't all of a sudden become a bad player. But he's shown what he can do. He's shown that he's a good professional where he's kept his head, he's kept training. When he's played really good for us. And he has, like you said, him and Tarks have probably one of been the strongest points as a back four for us, really. They've been a solid unit. And it seems like, judging at least by the boys' answers then, is just an integral part of the squad. Like, how important is that as a group of players? It is, it's massive. Obviously, I don't know the lads. I only speak to Seamus, and I've only seen a few of the kit match now and again. And they say he's a good lad. He's a lad who will talk, and he's one of the good lads in the squad. which you need the characters, you need people who have got a big personality and someone who is a laugh and a joke. You need them in the squad. That's the life and soul really, and obviously to take the mick out to the backroom staff is obviously even better.
Is that especially important over the Christmas period, do you think? There's lots of games. Is it tough as a professional footballer over Christmas? Like, you're usually away from your family. I know we're at Turf Moor, it's just up the M6, but perhaps if you're playing away to Brighton, would you have had to travel down on Christmas Day to stay over because the games...
Well, and yeah, we were getting coaches and stuff like that, so now they fly and get the train, so it is, I think it is tough. You just get used to it. As a player, you understand that it is, and it becomes normal for you. So going away Christmas and you're having like a Christmas dinner and then you're going travelling straight away after it, or sometimes even you're in the morning training before your kids wake up and stuff. So it is quite hard. The Christmas period, well, certainly when it was hard. Yeah. Obviously, it's changed a bit now this year. But yeah, it's one of them. You just got to get on with it, really, and it's part and parcel. Your family gets used to it. Sure, it's part of being a footballer, but having them characters will help. We are now going to head over to Turf Moor, as we've just been talking about, and hear from one of the players and what they actually think about it currently today. We're going to hear from Jake O'Brien.
Jake, how important these festive fixtures for Everton after a couple of defeats, but so much to play for towards the top of the table?
Yeah, very important. We have a lot of games coming up in a busy period, but it's a chance for us to get points on the board and push on up the table.
And what about for you personally? Been involved in every game so far this season. How much are you enjoying the campaign to this point?
Yeah, no, really enjoying it. I think as long as I'm playing every game, then I'm happy. But it's when we're winning, it's better, and it's something that we've got to start doing now.
Whenever Burnley and Everton meet, there always seems to be plenty of personalities who've been involved with both clubs. How useful might that be for you today, that there's a number in your squad who know all about playing Burnley, who can be tough at home?
Yeah, no, very important. We know coming here it's going to be a tough game, and we've got to dig in deep, but we've strong characters in our change room, and it's important that we all show up today and put on a good performance.
We wish you all the best. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Your fellow right back now, kind of, I guess. Yeah. He's been doing well, hasn't he, though, even though he's a centre-back by trade? He has.
He's adapted to it. I don't think it's his favourite position. I don't think he'll want to play there. Any chance he gets to move to centre-back, I think he'll take it. But he's doing a fantastic job for us. I think you need them in your time. His personality, obviously, he'll get on with it. We're the man who butts him, he'll play. And he's done really good for us.
He was just touching on there, having a few ex-Burnley players in our starting 11 today. Is that something that actually helps, or is that just sort of a media question? Like, is it possible to get a little bit of insider knowledge? Is that?
Well, the team's changed that much, so I don't think the lads who have got here who used to play for Burnley don't think there's hardly anyone there.
I was going to say the manager's completely different and stuff like that.
Yeah, so not really. Obviously, they'll have a feeling of the stadium, of the fans, and probably the DNA of how the club wants to be. But I think playing styles and players. No, it changes. It's not much. Football changes all the while, so I wouldn't say it's not a big help. No,
you just got to go out and do your job.
It's like any other game. Yeah, that's what saying. The games are there. There's not an easy game in the Premiership now. They're always hard. It's just how obviously you adapt to it and you get on with it. And you've got to obviously come here. We've got to get the points. We've got to get the 3 points.
We need a big first 20 minutes, I think, and then we've got some names on the bench, but them lads that have gone out, we need to see. Do you want to see them dominate the game? Do you want to see them... Burnley it's a tough one, isn't it?
It is a tough one because obviously we would like to go there and we like to be playing people off the park, but this is the Premier League. It's hard. It's not as easy as that. Like I said earlier on, it's a tough ground to go to. They'll want to start getting the wins. They'll want to start winning. They're at home, so they've got to put a performance in. It's just up to us. I think if we control the ball, I think if we have more possession, even create more chances, we've got to have shots, we've got to put the ball in the box a lot more than we have. We've got better up front, we've got to try and use his strengths. So I think if we dominate the ball and have more possession and pick our moments, I think we've got to come away. We have. It's simple as that. It's one of them. We can be try and look nice on the ball, but no, we've got to take the 3 points. We've got to be a bit more ruthless, really, and think we'll go in there, we're winning. That's it. There's no questions asked.
We've seen some pictures of the players getting ready to come out in the tunnel. Obviously, you played under David Moyes at his first spell at the club. Is there a specific thing that you can remember that he'll be saying as the players get ready to walk out? Is there one key message you think that he'll be giving them today?
If the players would know exactly beforehand, a couple of days ago, what he wants, how he wants to play them. There's not really a thing he says before you're walking out. It's more or less the players. He'll have a say before, probably half an hour now before. He'll have a team talk. He'll obviously refresh what he's already told the players, but then it's the players. Once it comes 10 minutes, as you come back in from your warm-up, it's the players more or less then who are more or less telling each other player what they expect, how it should be, more or less geeing each other up and more or less getting everyone going. So it's the senior figures and the experienced figures, the ones who are there, who your characters are, that they're the ones what you need to pull people through to get them ready for the start of the game.
So that's your Tarkovskys, your Pickfords.
Yeah, your Keno,
Coleman's probably still there.
Yeah, he's probably there,
He's probably, giving everyone an earful.
Yeah, so it's them characters who you need in a team, definitely.
It's going to be an interesting one. I am hoping myself to see us. James Garner, I think, is going to be very pivotal. I don't know if you'd agree. We spoke about O'Brien moving to right back and being a right back today. We had a couple of games, I think, where James Garner's played right back and O'Brien slotted back in or was on the bench. Having him in that midfield, we've lost Grealish, we've lost Dewsbury Hall. Them as a trio are so unbelievably comfortable on the ball. Do you think he's going to be a big part today of dictating the play and a lot of stuff going through, James?
I think he gives us a lot of legs. I think he's unbelievable on the ball. I think Tim is good on the ball. I think Tim is a bit more slower than James and can more or less help us control the game. I think he's another one what needs minutes. I think as a player, like I said, you need minutes to understand the sharpness, the game tempo. You need them games under your belt. With James Garner, I think he's been amazing. I think wherever we brought him, he's played, he's adapted. He doesn't look out of shape anywhere. He'll do a job for us. But I think he gives us more legs in midfield. I think when he goes out in midfield, we do miss him in a way of the energy he brings. So having him in midfield, I'm happy for him in him because I know what you're going to get. You know he'll be cover every blade of the glass. So it's one of them in a way of, if you can move him around, you're going to miss him in certain areas, but he puts a good performance in. But in centre midfield, I think he offers a hell of a lot more than he does playing at right back for us. Okay,
so I'm thinking as an amateur, he's good on the ball, but you're seeing he's always available for the ball because of how much he's moving around. Okay, we are, as you can see, looking at the players walking out onto the pitch, we are basically ready. We're a few minutes away from kickoff at Turf Moor. This has been the pre-match show, which is available across all of Everton's digital platforms. But if you are a Forever Blue Plus member, a premium or season ticket holder, or a subscriber to Everton TV Plus, you can get exclusive match commentary, which is coming up in just a second. You can get some halftime analysis from myself and Tony before, of course, second half commentary as well, and a full-time breakdown from myself and Tony in the studio as well. But for now, I'm going to leave you with just a couple of minutes to kick off and hand you across to those commentators to enjoy the match.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Turf Moor. One of the most picturesque views that you can get from a press box here at Turf Moor. We look over the stand on the far side and you can see the terraced houses and the old cotton mills and the Ribble Valley in all its splendour. No time for that today because this